morning. We are headed to Yellow Springs, Ohio on this snowy morning. Yellow Springs is just outside of Dayton, so it's not too long of a drive. We live in Columbus, so it's about an hour. What's also great about Yellow Springs is it's also surrounded by nature preserves and a few state parks. The plan is once we get there, we're going to take the dogs for a short walk and then head to downtown Yellow Springs for lunch and then check out some of the state parks in the area. Okay, do you want to give me a dog?
Welcome to Glen Helen Nature Preserve. It's a beautiful preserve with a waterfall, and it costs $10 to a nonprofit to park here, so we're just exploring this morning. We had a delicious lunch at Calypso before heading to downtown Yellow Springs.
Come on, guys. Come in, come
in. Yellow Springs was originally settled as a utopia because it was thought their waters were curative, so there's a big holistic health influence there. It also has a pretty big art scene, so their downtown area has a lot of cute little shops and art galleries.
Kind of smells like a wet Bella. We're here at John Bryan State Park and we're ready to go on a hike. You can actually camp here, but the campground is closed for the winter because it's undergoing renovations, so we're not staying here tonight. There's not much on Overlander in the area, so we're actually headed down to, what is it called?
Caesars Creek State Park.
We're headed down to Caesars Creek State Park to camp for the night. We're hiking the Pittsburgh-Cincinnati Trail here at John Bryan State Park, and it's actually a really nice trail. You do have stairs going down into it because it's in a gorge, but there's not much elevation change while you're on the hike, so it's kind of a nice, easy hike when it's not super muddy and slippery. But it's also great for our dogs. One of our dogs is older and has hip problems, so it doesn't have the elevation up and down, so it's a bit easier on him. So 10 out of 10 recommend this hike. It's a really nice hike for all hiking levels. All the mud off the dogs as best we could, and now we're heading down to Caesars Creek State Park campground to check out our camp spot for the night. Hopefully we'll get down there before the sun sets so we can check it out. We decided to buy a little air fryer for our van, and we haven't used it yet. So today I'm gonna try and make some sweet potato fries in the new air fryer, and we'll see how it goes. Just a little salt, pepper, and garlic powder. So these are white sweet potatoes, which is why they are white and not orange. We have yet to use this in here, and we have no idea how much power it actually takes, so we'll see. How long do we normally do these for? Like 16 minutes-ish? It's like ticking down like a timer. This was like literally, this was a very small air fryer and it was not very expensive. So this is not like fancy with buns and stuff. It's very old school. All right, so we'll just see what happens when we get them out. So the timer's done. It used, we checked, about 9% of our battery to run for 18, 17 minutes. They look pretty good. So here are our plates. I'm not eating 3 chicken sausages. I just needed somewhere to put the extra chicken sausage I cooked. But we have chicken sausages, sweet potato fries, and salad. So even though we used leveling blocks, we are still on a slant. And we have the bed set up so the pillows are towards the back when the back is actually lower. So Kevin's gonna take the dogs out. And while he takes the dogs out, I'm gonna flip the bed around so we will be sleeping with our heads on the high side of the van. Are you getting crumbs in the bed? Yes.
It's been a pretty long day. We're all tired here. We're gonna get some sleep, and we got more adventures scheduled for tomorrow.
So we got in after the sun was setting last night, so we didn't get a chance to really check out the campground very much, but it's pretty nice. This is our campsite. So we've got a decent amount of space. And then if you go this way, the campsites are decently spaced apart. So we have campsite 17 here, so it's a little bit away from the other ones, but yeah, these are all pretty nice sites and they're not super close together. And as you can see, we're the only ones over here. There's Ashy. Hi, buddy. Being the passenger princess in the van does come with some responsibilities. I get to put away the charging cable and I get to put the leveling blocks away and tell him when he can drive off with them. So it's not all fun and games. All right, we are at the Cedar Cliffs Falls Trail at the Indian Mound Reserve. One of our friends recommended this hike, so we're gonna go check it out and hopefully the waterfall looks pretty awesome. Sorry if it's really loud, but it's super windy out here. We didn't realize it, but we actually parked in the parking lot for the waterfall. So we're still gonna do the hike, but the waterfall is just right here by where we parked. They're so loud. So there's a couple trails here, but we're gonna do the rim trail. Kevin has to calibrate his watch before we're allowed to go anywhere. Are you ready?
Now I'm ready.
All right.
All right, come here. So we started on the rim trail and then we met up with the gorge trail. Rim trail is very easy. Most people can do it. There's a few climbs in it and descents, but most places have stairs with it. So it's definitely a family hike and it's really beautiful down there. What do you think, Jess?
Yeah, it was a great hike. Just a little bit slippy in places with the snow and the ice. But when it's dry, it would be super awesome.
So we're headed up to the actual Indian Mound right now, and then we'll make our way back down to the gorge trail, which is actually going to run along the creek there. So I don't think I've ever been to a barrel mound where it actually have stairs to the top of it. We're going to go see what it's like.
They have a little QR code you can scan at the bottom of the stairs to give you some information about what this mound is. So they believe it was built by the Adena Indians between 500 BC and 100 AD. And these are usually either burial sites or lookout points, but they think because of how high this was, this is actually a lookout point. But they've never excavated it or anything, so they don't know for sure.
So we just started on the gorge trail, which will take us actually down by the water here. Looks beautiful already.
So along the rim trail, there's a bunch of these offshoot trails going down to the gorge, and we definitely recommend checking those out because you can get some amazing views of the river and some smaller waterfalls. We're back at the van after our hike, got the dogs all cleaned up. They were definitely very muddy. And now we're eating a snack, and then we're gonna head back home.
We really like the Yellow Springs area. Awesome hikes, awesome town. This is somewhere we definitely come back to, and we can highly recommend that you should check out. Especially the hike this morning, absolutely beautiful. It's only about half an hour drive, I believe, from Yellow Springs. Otherwise, we're headed back home, so see you on the next one.
If you liked our video, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.